Marvel character more famous than Spider-Man? That is the question. There are hundreds of Spider variants out in the multiverse, and we have gathered some of our favorites for today's list that we think will truly blow your mind. Coming in at number 10 is the completely iconic Peter Parquagh. Peter Parquagh, the Spider-Man of Earth 311, is an incredible reimagining of the iconic hero, set in the Elizabethan era of Marvel's 1602 universe. Instead of a modern-day teenager, Peter is an orphaned apprentice to Sir Nicholas Fury and a servant of Queen Elizabeth I, navigating a world of spies, literal witch hunts, and political intrigue. His powers, gained after being bitten by a spider exposed to temporal energies, mirror those of the classic Spider-Man, including wall crawling, superhuman agility, and the famous spider senses. But his journey is shaped by the dangers and limitations of the 17th century. What isn't limited is his wardrobe. The 1602 spider suit is iconic, and it even has that little neck ruffle 10 out of 10. Familiar Spider-Man themes, responsibility, loss, and heroism are reframed in a world of swords, sorcery, and Shakespearean drama. Peter's story is filled with unique twists. He's trained in espionage, falls in love with Virginia Dare, who was actually a real person by the way, and faces threats like Norman Osborn and Baron Octavius in forms fitting the era. His tragic and heroic end, battling the multiversal predator Morlun in the Globe Theater, underscores the timelessness of Spider-Man's courage and sacrifice, making Peter Parquagh a version that both honors and radically reinvents the legend. They might have fought in Shakespeare's theater, but Shakespeare could have never come up with something like this. Coming in at number 9 is a Spider-Man that we can't technically say the actual name of for fear of demonetization, so let's call him Spider-Merc. Peter Parker of Earth 8351, also known as the Spider-Merc, is a mind-blowing alternate version of Spider-Man because he fundamentally breaks from the classic friendly neighborhood hero archetype. In this universe, Peter's life takes a darker turn after he undergoes intense training with Wolverine, one of Marvel's most ruthless fighters. This mentorship transforms Peter into an eliminator who believes that some threats can only be dealt with through lethal force, a philosophy that couldn't be more different from the traditional Spider-Man's role if he tried. He abandons Mary Jane for a new partner named Alex and becomes so skilled that he easily defeats top agents like Black Widow. His tactical suit is enhanced with hidden weapons and modified web shooters capable of delivering lethal force, making him an intimidating and unpredictable combatant. The internal conflict between his original ideals and his new, ruthless methods adds a complex, almost tragic layer to his character. Seeing a Spider-Man who is willing to terminate, isolated from his heroic peers and haunted by his choices, would shock anyone familiar with the Web-Slinger's usual moral compass, making Earth 8351's Peter Parker a true compelling twist on the legend. Number 8. Patton Parnel. Patton Parnel from Earth 51412 is one of the most evil and disgusting alternate versions of Spider-Man in the Marvel multiverse. Unlike the heroic Peter Parker, Patton is a dark, twisted reflection, an introverted, disturbed teenager with a penchant for cruelty and a fascination with experimenting on animals. After being bitten by a genetically altered spider, Patton doesn't become a hero. Instead, he transforms into a monstrous, spider-like creature that preys on others and even consumes his own uncle. What makes Patton Parnel so shocking is how he subverts everything that fans expect from Spider-Man. Instead of using his powers for good, he becomes a predator, embodying the horror of unchecked power and suppressed urges. His story is a chilling reminder of how easily the Spider-Man mythos can be turned on its head, a disturbing and unforgettable take on the iconic Web-Slinger. The part that personally freaks me out the most is that he has the ability to lay eggs in his victims. When he bites, he implants eggs in the victim. It's what he did to his version of MJ, Sarah Jane, and the next morning, hundreds of little spiders spilled out from her neck. And personally, if that happened to me, long walk off a short pier. I'm being so serious, that is nightmare fuel. Number 7, Dr. Aaron Aikman. Dr. Aaron is a remarkable alternate version of Spider-Man from Earth 31411, whose intriguing nature stems from his unique fusion of cutting-edge science and spider-like abilities. A talented biologist specializing in insect and arachnid venoms, Aaron took the extraordinary step of resequencing his own DNA with genetically altered spider genes, granting him superhuman strength, agility, and of course, wall-crawling powers. Unlike Peter Parker, Aaron augmented his natural abilities with a sophisticated cybernetic armor equipped with advanced technology such as an internal helmet computer, web shooters capable of firing various web shapes, catapult propulsion boots, and a retractable neural pulse stinger. This blend of biological enhancement and high-tech gear makes him an innovative Spider-Man who stands out in the multiverse. His story is further enriched by his complex personal life, including his relationship with Dr. Kuroi Ikegami and the tragic circumstances involving her daughter, which add an emotional depth to this heroic journey. Aaron's combination of scientific genius, experimental self-modification, and technological prowess would blow anyone's mind by showcasing a futuristic Spider-Man who is both a brilliant scientist and a high-tech warrior. This next Spider-Man had to go at number 6 for one reason. I guess technically 6 reasons. The 6-armed Spider-Man from Earth 92,100 is a confusing alternate version of Peter Parker that takes the classic hero in roughly 6 new directions. Unlike the familiar Spider-Man, this Peter Parker undergoes a mutation that gives him 4 extra arms, resulting in a total of 6. This transformation dramatically enhances his strength, agility, and web-slinging abilities, making him an even more dangerous force against villains. What makes this version truly fascinating is how it pushes the boundaries of what fans expect from Spider-Man. Imagine the visual spectacle and combat possibilities of a hero who can fight, swing, and strategize with 6 arms. It's a striking twist on the beloved character, challenging our perceptions and opening up a world of storytelling potential that's as thrilling as it is unexpected. At the halfway point is one of my favorite versions of Spider-Man, Petra Parker, the Princess Spider. When you combine a Disney princess with Spider-Man, you get Petra Parker, the Spider-Woman of Earth 423. She's a stunning twist on the classic Spider-Man mythos with her fresh perspective and unique flair. Petra brings a vibrant feminine energy to this hero, combining the iconic spider powers with her own distinct personality and style. Her world is full of a dazzling blend of familiar Spider-Man themes like responsibility and loss and heroism, but it's filtered through a new lens that challenges expectations and redefines what it means to be a web-slinger. Her character isn't just a gender swap, she's a fully realized hero whose courage, intelligence, and wit make her a standout among the infinite spider variants. And encountering her story is a mind-blowing reminder of the limitless possibilities within the Marvel Universe. Plus, she wears a really pretty dress, and I just like looking at it. Number 4, you've seen her on the big screen, but the movie came out so long ago that I don't blame you if you forgot. Spider-Byte is a spider that operates in the virtual world. Her domain is completely virtual reality. Margot Kess from Earth 22,191 completely reimagines what it means to be a spider hero. Unlike pretty much any other Peter Parker, Margot is a young woman who takes on the mantle of Spider-Man in virtual reality. Her story stands out not just for her gender swap, but for the way she balances her superhero responsibilities with her own personal challenges and relationships, offering fresh perspectives on familiar Spider-Man themes. Margot's suit, abilities, and the world that she inhabits all reflect a creative twist on the Spider-Man legend, making her an inspiring and exciting character for fans who crave something new. She was featured in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and hopefully we will be seeing her again when the next one comes out in 2027. Number 3, Lady Spider. So what if Aunt May became Spider-Man? Wonder no more, because Earth 803 tackled that idea. Maybelle Riley, also known as Lady Spider, is a very unique twist on the Spider-Man character because instead of Peter becoming Spider-Man, Aunt May does. Maybelle hails from a steampunk-esque universe that is set in 1895, just to, make everything even cooler. A brilliant inventor who crafts her own mechanical spider arms and gadgets, relying on her intellect and engineering prowess rather than radioactive powers. May's Victorian-era sensibilities, combined with her fearless spirit and inventive genius, make her stand out among the Spider-Verse heroes. Lady Spider's ability to hold her own in battles alongside powered counterparts, all while sporting a corseted suit and wielding steam-powered tech, is visually stunning and thematically refreshing. She proves that courage and ingenuity can be just as powerful as superhuman abilities that makes her a truly mind-blowing addition to the Marvel Multiverse. And number 2, Sun Spider. Charlotte Weber, also known as Sun Spider from Earth 20,023, is a witty and vibrant hero who uses mobility aids due to EDS, making her one of the few disabled superheroes in the Marvel Universe. Her web cane and crutches double as her signature weapons, turning what you might see as limitations into sources of strength and ingenuity. She shoots webs from her crutches, that's incredible. Charlotte's presence challenges stereotypes and brings much needed representation to superhero comics, showing that heroism can come in many forms. Her quick humor, inventive fighting style, and unapologetic quiet confidence make her a standout among all spider heroes. We do have an honorable mention for this list because it's just so ridiculous and funny that I can't even believe it exists. There is a Spider-Man that prefers to defeat his villains by giving them a pastry. The Golden Spongecake Spider-Man of Earth 51,914 is a delightfully bizarre and mind-blowing alternate version of Peter Parker who stands out for being just truly whimsical. His adventures are filled with tongue-in-cheek humor, and he uses his powers not just to fight crime, but often to distribute sponge cakes and resolve conflicts in the most absurdly sweet ways imaginable. The Golden Spongecake Spider-Man is a testament to Marvel's creativity, showing just how far the multiverse can stretch that Spider-Man IP. And finally, number 1, Web-Slinger. A cowboy-themed Spider-Man from a Wild West-inspired universe is the gift that keeps on giving. Patrick O'Hara, the Spider-Man of Earth 31,913, is an iconic alternate version of the Web-Slinger. He fuses the classic superhero elements with the wild, untamable spirit of the Old West. Patrick is literally the coolest version of the character that I've come across, a cowboy who swings through the dusty streets of his frontier town using web shooters fashioned from his father's 6 shooters. Like, are you kidding? He's blending gunslinging with web slinging. Like, I don't think it's possible to be any cooler than that. His world is filled with outlaws and supernatural threats rather than supervillains, and he rides a trusty horse named Widow. The web slinger's unique blend of cowboy grit, spider powers, and a code of justice makes him stand out among the Spider-Verse heroes, offering fans a fresh, genre-bending take that's as cool as it is unexpected. And there you have it. Let us know your favorite Spider variant in the comments down below. I look forward to reading all of your answers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye, nerds!